starting my day off by starting my evening off in Fort Lauderdale. What do you think, Kitty? Does this look like paradise, a spring break paradise to you? She's getting ready for the night. Some of the buildings down here are really cool. They have those awesome windows. Look at those windows. Now, I'm actually downtown. I'm not next to the beach or anything like that. I'm more in the area where mechanics work, warehouses are, because I'm a truck driver and I got to deliver here at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I could smell that Atlantic air. And I seen this cool thing. I was told it's not exactly what I think it is. To me, it looks like a building from the movie Scarface or something. But supposedly they just set up cell towers. But it does have that retro feel. It's pretty neat looking. And supposedly there's a lot more of those type places down the road, but I'm gonna stay put in this area just because I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I do hear dogs barking down there. And there's a lot of graffiti and stuff down that way, which I'm a fan of. I like graffiti. I like some graffiti. I just don't want it on the side of my truck. So I'm staying down here, away from the craziness that is spring break. That just caught my eye. It's actually pretty dead down at this end of town. There's really, you see a car passing away down there. It's a pretty quiet street, I think, and this is my sleeping quarters tonight. 6 a.m., I'll be backing right into that door. Well, it's a new day. Driving down here in Fort Lauderdale, heading to Miami. And there's actually quite a bit to see. This swap meet flea market is pretty amazing. They have like carnival rides and stuff like that. Not that they're open or we're going to be able to stop today, but it's still cool to see. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see any, but en route down, there are iguanas everywhere, and they're not falling out of the trees because it's 80 degrees.
Continue for half a mile.
At 7 o'clock in the morning. Nice warm day. It wasn't like that about a month ago. They were falling out of trees, frozen. But today they're out in the grass, just kind of chilling. Oh, ain't got too much further to go. You can tell when you see the Hard Rock Casino Hotel ahead. You're almost there. That is becoming one of the most iconic buildings here in South Florida. Still never stayed there though. One day. Well, we made it to Miami. Kat is happy. She looks out the windows and enjoys the scenery, the warm weather, as I am diddling with my mic. Don't know what we're gonna do today. I know I probably got some pickups before heading back up and seeing Steph stuck in a truck, make sure she's doing okay, because today she has a job interview at a campground at 1,000 Trails. I'm excited. I hope she gets it and life will be splendid. In between here and there, not exactly sure what we're gonna find. If I'm out of here early enough today, maybe a quick drive through the Everglades. Maybe we'll take the back way up, go right through the heart of the Everglades. Right now at the moment, I am about 153 miles, somewhere around there, to Key West, Florida. It's not that far away, so you can imagine what the temperature's like this early in the morning. I got the AC blasting because I've been so used to being up north now. My body got used to them cold temperatures. Now it's got to get back used to the warm temperatures of home. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I think I prefer, I wish here in Florida we had like 75 degree weather year round. because this 80, 82, 83 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning stuff in the middle of winter, it's just crazy. Well, all done in South Florida, and I am back home. And I'm telling you what, there's nobody happier than we're being home than this little girl. Lots of stuff to do today. One of the things is I need to try and get my generator running. I have left fuel in my fuel tank for a little over a year, and I looked inside and there's little rust floating around. I don't think you're supposed to leave fuel in your fuel tank for that amount of time. My bad. So one thing I got to do is untarp this beast, take the generator down, drain the fuel into a plastic container or something, drop it in on here at the shop, and see if I can't get it running. Also, today I have planned to get up on my roof and get ready for a summer filled of rainy goodness by resealing my roof. If I got time, it needs to get done because the weather is going to start happening pretty soon as hurricane season approaches. But it all depends on how long it takes the mechanics to fix the truck. Because for those of you that have been watching my videos, my hood got smashed into by another truck driver. I had somebody the other day say, hey, be careful, watch for them four-wheelers out there, watch for them cars, they're dangerous. To tell you the truth, people in my own profession are the dangerous ones. Every time I've been hit, it's been by a truck, not by a car. Okay, I could not get my generator running. I think I need to clean the fuel filter or do some other stuff, I don't know, and I don't have time for that. But I did get my roof completely sealed, so let the rains begin. It's gonna be nice. Also, I'm gonna take this over to Steph stuck in a truck. Now I have a couple CB radios, and she thinks it would be a good handy deal, even in modern cell phone times, to have a CB. So I got this is brand new, never been used, and it's been in my possession for a couple years, at least 3 or 4 years. Don't use it. I have one in my truck already. But this is a Cobra 29 LTD Classic with Bluetooth, so I'm thinking she can even make phone calls from it. So I'm gonna go over there and give this to her. She can't really hook it up yet because I don't have the cable. She's gonna have to get cables from the truck stop for it. But that's a small price to pay for such an awesome radio. Oh, come here, door. She is not plugged in like I am, so she has her little generator at the running so she can have some AC because it is a beautiful spring hot Florida day today. La la la. Without knocking, let's see what it's like, what's going on. Oh, I was afraid she had a face mask on or something. That would have been hilarious. Well, I gave her that awesome thing. It's going to take a little bit to figure out where to mount it and get the cords needed to plug into the wires system of her RV. But it's looking pretty good. Needs a bath. I do have a pressure washer over here if she decides she wants to pressure wash it. And I know she's going to want to because she wants to paint it. And I want to paint mine too. We are thinking about how many gallons it would take to paint both of our vehicles. 1 gallon doesn't seem enough for the base coat. I want to paint mine like an off-white before putting designs and colors onto it. And I think she wants to do the same with hers. And we both have our own minds of what we want our RVs to look like. But I don't know how far paint goes by the gallons. So we're thinking if we're going to paint the same base, might as well just get a 5-gallon thing, then we can both use the paint and then go for the colors and stuff later that we each desire on our homes. Anyway, I want to talk about this field I am walking in at the moment. This is a pretty fantastic field for one reason: animals. Over in those trees and in that direction, by those little baby palms on the ground and stuff, lies a pretty fantastic beast that normally comes out about this time. I forget what the thing is called, They have them like in South America and stuff like that. We have them here too, and it's like a 100 or 200 pound guinea pig. It's just a massive, really friendly, nice critter, nice and friendly, but it has like a head like a rat and the body like a guinea pig, and it's about the size of a small pony. Pretty massive. Sometimes he comes out here, hangs around, and wanders around. They remind me of rabbits. Like if a rabbit could grow 1,000 times bigger than rabbits actually do. That's what it reminds me of. But that's not the only creature that hangs around these fields and in that jungle back up in there. We have, this is gonna sound crazy, we have actual king cobras, snakes, cobra snakes. We have monitor lizards. We have iguanas. We have pretty much monkeys. We got monkeys. We got everything just kind of all out here. Due to the fact about 15 to 20 years ago, there used to be a pet store down the road that sold all these cool exotic animals and people would buy them. Well, laws changed. You couldn't have certain animals. It made it a little bit, people were buying monkeys and doing stupid things, being, I don't know, who would want to own a monkey? I mean, you could just go about 15 miles up the road here and just, we got wild monkeys up there next to Silver Springs. But people would go in and buy them. They'd buy tigers. They'd buy all sorts of craziness. Well, the pet store went out of business. And instead of turning the animals over to the proper authorities or donated them to like Busch Gardens or SeaWorld or Lowry Park Zoo or something, the guy just let them all go. He let all the animals go. And it's been about 20 years and a lot of the animals have taken a foothold, started breeding, and now it's like living in South America. Parts of Florida are living like in South America. It's just, I swear, where my RV is parked, I probably have about 15 or 20 red, green, and blue iguanas just kind of just chilling and hanging around. But those iguanas are nothing compared to what lives out here. It's pretty sweet. I'm not going to complain about them. I dig the animals. It's just you do got to be careful where you walk sometimes due to certain serpents. You don't want to get near any of them. You'd have a bad day. Yeah, I think once that thing over there is painted, looking good, I think she's going to be a lot more happier. And I think me and Cousin Eddie, we're gonna be just happy too when he gets painted. And I think I know when I'm gonna do it. So April 2nd, I am supposed to be going down the street to Thousand Trails here in Wildwood. Hey kitty, hello. She's just chilling in the window. I'm supposed to be checking in to Wildwood Thousand Trails for 21 days. 21 days! But I really, with all the plans I got going in my head, I can't afford to take that many days off because I have airplane tickets I want to buy. With the cost of fuel, airplane tickets are rising, and there's places I want to go and that I am going to go. So I don't think I'm going to stay home very long. I think I'm going to come home for 1 or 2 days. Steph will be over at the campground in her RV, and I'll just ride my bicycle over there. I got my electric bike. I'll ride that over there. You know, maybe who knows, spend the night, hang out, and then head back out and make some money. But I probably will be going in a different vehicle, not the truck that I currently reside in. Due to the fact, about 2 weeks ago or so, another truck driver decided to back into me and destroy my hood. Now it did look a lot worse, but my shop, which is right there, my fantastic mechanics here at Cocky, ordered and replaced some of the stuff. Like I got an all brand new headlight. Look how pretty that is. And a lower light. But some of the stuff they didn't have, like the blue part that comes over here and this part that's ripping off the hood along with the turn signal, didn't have none of that. So that's all got to be replaced. And from from what I understand, this is going to be the hardest part. This is a small section. So April 2nd, when I'm supposed to be in the campground, my truck is going to the body repair shop, and they told me it could be in the body repair shop for about 3 weeks. And I was thinking to myself, 3 weeks, huh? That's about 21 days. That's how long I was gonna stay at the campground and just chill and enjoy life a little bit. But then I started thinking to myself, I can't really do that. I need the money. So they said, well, what will probably happen is, if I don't want to stay at the campground that long and just kind of enjoy life, because money at this point in my life is important to me. It shouldn't be, but it is, because I got things I want to do. They'll put me in another vehicle more than likely and let me continue making money for about 21 days until my truck is out of the shop. And then me and my feline friend that is hanging out in the window up there will get back into our normal vehicle. Look at you. Yeah, so got a few things going on that need to be taken care of, and there's just not enough time. And I mean, there is enough time. Time flies pretty fast, and 2022 is already cruising right along. And with all the craziness that's going on in the world, I need to work because things are getting more expensive, and I don't want to not do all the things that I want to do. So I'm thinking, yeah, just, I don't mind driving another truck. My cat doesn't like it. My cat doesn't like switching trucks. I'm not a fan of it, but to get my new truck back up and looking good again, it needs to happen. And I really don't think I could just chill at a campground for 21 days making zero money. I can't do it. My company relies on me. I'm a distinguished driver of the year, dang it. Anyway, until the next time, guys, thanks for tuning in. Keep up with my adventures. Things are getting ready to happen very, very soon, within the next 2 weeks. One of those is that truck's going away for a while to get some repairs done. So that should be interesting. And spring break will be over, so at least for 1 or 2 of those days, we're going to be able to get out and do something. Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens possibly, and not have to worry about the crowds. Should be fun. Anyway, until the next time, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I think Wolfgang Pucks for dinner. That should make me happy. That should make me happy. And I want to thank everybody that's been tuning in, leaving all the comments, all my friends in the Philippines, all my friends and family in the United States and everywhere else in the world. And you guys have just been blowing me away with all your kindness and thumbs up and subscribing and memberships and all this stuff. It's insane. 52 new subscribers this week. Just blows me away. I love you guys. Until the next time, peace out, everybody.